Allegedly, this 23-year-old native doctor used his client for ritual. His client came to do ritual. He now used the client as God of mercy. What is happening in Nigeria? Let me gist you guys. Before I gist you, make sure that if you want to know who is monitoring you on TikTok, click this arrow and hold it. The third person there, click on it, you will see the person. You also need to click this plus sign if you can see it. If you're watching from Instagram, you click the follow button and then you click the share button. That's how you see. Now, this 27-year-old man allegedly, everything I'm saying is allegedly, all right, reportedly was having problem with his business. So he reached out to the native doctor and went to see the native doctor. Now, this is said to be the native doctor's place. Note, they called it healing home. So it means that, this signpost is very old. So I suspect that it was the father of the 23-year-old native doctor that started as a herbalist. There's a difference between herbalist and spiritualist. Now, herbalist uses herbs to treat people. Okay, it's like a medical doctor these days, right? But uses natural herbs. But then sometimes there is this tendency to switch into spiritism. So the young man, as you can see, some people say he's a Yahoo boy, some people say he's not. But then he reached out to the native doctor, traveled to go and meet him, and then nobody saw him again. Police investigation, boom, they found out. Guess what? The native doctor had a septic tank inside his house where he buries people. 23-year-old boy is already using human beings as ritual. 23 years old. This boy was born in 2002. He is already so evil that he uses human beings as ritual. That is, in case you don't understand African lingo, he takes their life and sheds their blood so that he can get rich. Meanwhile, some people say that that's what this one came to do. And then he used this one. Some people say that this one never knew it's going to involve blood. He just went innocently and... You see? So it looks to me like the young man switched from what his father was doing. His father was using herbs to treat people. The young man switched into spiritism and now started doing voodoo. So police investigation was able to find out, and they went to where he had the septic tank and dug up the body. Look at how they wrapped it. It is sad that another young, physically fit, healthy man is gone. R.I.P. Now read this. When Liberty got there, he was ambushed by the native doctor and the native doctor's older brother and mother. So it's a family business, jeez. And was unalived along with the bike man that brought them, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. It appeared their body parts were butchered and what was left of them was thrown into the septic tank. Bro, who remembers that time I talked about dead eyes? Look at the eyes of the native doctor. Does it look like normal eyes? The eye be like this. I can't even do it because I've never taken a life, right? People that have taken a life, their eyes are not the same. Somebody that has taken a human life, especially if they saw the face of the person in the process. That's why some of these cartel members, they will tie the person's eyes. You understand? They will turn the person backwards. They are trying to avoid this, but then you can't run away from nature, bro. I don't even know what he wrote on his chest. Son of... Some people say this is Ikuku, son of Ikuku. That is the name of the idol or deity he's worshipping. 23 years old. Him and his mother. Who remembers when I'm on this channel saying that charms don't work? All this voodoo, it doesn't work. No matter how much you say it, there's always one idiot in the comment section that will start arguing against it. This is the reason why we are saying that. If that young man had watched my video once, he wouldn't have gone for this trip. If your business is not doing well, calm down and figure out who in the industry is their business doing well. Copy their strategy. Your strategy is outdated. Things are changing. You understand? Things are changing. So today inflation is 10%, tomorrow is 22%, 20%. That small move like this will wipe out a lot of businesses. It's just like what VDM is doing with prices of products now. Do you know how many businesses that just died from that? Just exposing that the price of product is this. It has affected somebody somewhere. Their business is dead because their business is based on capitalizing on that extra money. Now it has been busted. So as you're running your business, just know that market forces are acting. So if what you're doing is no longer working, it means that your strategy is outdated. You have to find a strategy that works. And the easiest way to find it is find somebody who has already figured it out and copy what they're doing from A to Z. Once you copy it and they start working for you, you can now put your own ingenuity, your own IQ, put it inside and modify it. It will now look like yours. Copy. There is nothing wrong with copying. The only thing you call is wrong is what is wrong is when you copy somebody's works. But you can copy their strategy. Look at cars. Almost every car produced the same year is looking alike. Once any car manufacturer comes up with a new design of car, give it 2 years. All the other ones will copy. Look at every car of 2026 now is now looking like Tesla cars. All the electric cars, once they tell you that this car is electric, go and look at it. It's looking like Tesla design because Elon Musk first designed it. But all of them, they're not even stressing themselves to come up with their own electric car design. They are copying Elon Musk straight. And it will get up to 10 to 20 years before they start coming up with different designs for electric cars. If you are doing business and money is no longer flowing, customers are no longer coming, I'm telling you, change strategy, change location. You may be at a place where customers are flowing and then they will build a shopping mall down the road. That shopping mall will just attract all the customers, take them away from your location. Don't wait till the whole thing collapses on your head. Look for another strategy. It's not a thing of ritual. It's not a thing of going to pastor to pray for you. You understand? It's not put down your head. Form new alliances. For instance, Nissan used to be a popular car in Nigeria. But then I think they came up with Murano or something, one bad brand, and Nigerians started abandoning it, allegedly. Imagine that you're a Nissan mechanic or a Nissan car dealer. You know, suddenly notice that business is no longer going. Customers are no longer coming. What do? You go and do ritual? No, you think about why. You do your investigation, find out why. Then where are customers going? They're going towards Toyota, Mercedes, Lexus. You switch. That switching can take you 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, but you definitely switch and things will start flowing. It's not a thing of ritual. Ritual, no, they work. These guys are criminals and bloodthirsty criminals. For somebody to be able to take another person's life in the quest of making money, that person is a demon. It's different from somebody that wants to scam you. You understand? Scam is different from a pure demon, bloodthirsty demon. 23-year-old boy like this is already had his hands in blood. Do you know how many people they took their life in 1 day? 2 people in 1 day. So this guy stood with his senior brother and his mother, and they sat down like this and planned and say, okay, this my client that is coming. Once he arrives, you attack him from this and we'll just buy. God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. These people are spoiling traditional medicine. Because when you tell people I'm a native doctor or I'm a herbalist, their mind goes to ritualists. Let me tell you a story, right? There was a female pastor, right, in Nigeria. She had a problem. You understand? She had a kidney problem. The kidney is packing up. So somebody connected her to me. And she has been doing dialysis. They just told her, like, madam, you have to do kidney transplant. And she don't get money and all those things, right? Somebody connected her and said, this guy may be able to help you. So I told the person, okay, let her call me. 1 day passed, 2 days passed. They sent me the medical report. I saw that this one don't go. You understand? I said, madam, you know, last more than 1 month. So I told the person making the connection, tell her to call me. Do you know this woman did not call? Tell her to call me. She not called. 1 week passed. The next thing I got was in 2 weeks' time, her condition is critical. They have rushed her to hospital. And I was now asking the guy, why did this woman delay 3 weeks before reaching out? The guy told me that actually she's a pastor. And when she heard that I'm a herbalist, she said, no, a pastor cannot visit a herbalist. Can you see the level of ignorance? You understand? And he's not even supposed to visit me. I don't need to see her. I just need to tell her what to do. I just need to, I've seen her report. I just need to tell her what to do based on her report. She's in a critical condition. Nothing is working again. She's on her way to the grave, I need to tell her that this is how we tackle this kind of thing traditionally. You can start it from where you are. A lot of people have recovered from it traditionally. So, but she, in her mind, she's interpreting it as if a pastor is going to see a native doctor. That kind of all these ritualists. So these people have hijacked native traditional medicine and converted it. And this is not modern. You understand? They have been doing it all those days. All those days they will tell you that juju is this. They use juju to curse somebody. That there is juju that can disappear. These are these same scammers. Their grandfathers and ancestors. Now them, they do all those scams that time. But they are still doctors, traditional doctors. If you have snake bites, there are families that handle snake bites. If your bone break, there are families that handle bone. These are bone issues. If you are crazy, if you are mad, there are families that handle it. Even till today, if you still go to some villages and say that somebody is mad, they know where to take you to. There are families that have been handling it for hundreds of years. But every now and then, somebody just shows up and brands himself as some scammer or ritualist. In Africa, these ritualists, these people are bloodthirsty ritualists in Africa, right? If you go abroad, they are still there. They are still there, but they will not do their own form of ritual. They will just be serial unalivers, serial killers. There are some humans that are born like psychopaths that are born with that tendency for blood. Wherever they find themselves in, they'll find an excuse to be doing that. If it's robbery that they went for, they will snatch phone and still shoot the person. Why would you shoot somebody for snatching phone of 100,000 naira? You snatch a used phone. Okay, carry your phone, they go. Now you have snatched it. You turn around and shoot the person. Why are you shooting the innocent woman? There was one woman that was going to market early in the morning. They snatched the money she had in her pouch. Those women, they will put pouch on their waist and have money. They snatched it. You understand? So as they were running, one of them ran back and shot the woman. Why are you shooting the woman? Even when they were arrested, right? 4 of them were arrested, and they were asking, why did you shoot the woman? The 3 of them were saying that they were asking the guy, why did you go back to shoot the woman? Like even the thieves were surprised that one of them is bloodthirsty. If you're a young man watching this or a young woman, don't go and do ritual. It does not work. It does not work. Ritual is different from tradition. Practicing your tradition, your traditional religion, those things don't work. Which ritual did Elon Musk do? Which ritual did Donald Trump do? Do you know how much the man has made this year? His son, his last son, is now worth $200 million. From February that his father entered to now, when he was worth $0 till now, he has made 200 million from crypto. And he has not even started. You understand? He has not started because the main crypto bull run has not started. Now imagine when it starts. It doesn't work. All those things they tell you about anti-bullet charm, it does not work. If they knock you AK, you go enter full, follow from back, self come out. Once you are doing anything, somebody bring out gun, run, no. Run. Some people will go and do charm and lay in front of somebody's shop. It does not work. If you see charm in front of your shop, just sweep it. If you are scared, use your left hand to sweep it. You know they work. The only thing is that if somebody is doing charm for you, that person is dangerous to you. After some time, they will figure out what I'm telling you, and that is that the charm does not work. They may try to do something physical. Maybe you use a knife and attack you or send armed robbers or whatever. So if you find somebody laying charm for you, that person doesn't like you, and you have to treat them as somebody that doesn't like you. But the charm itself does not work. We Africans, we like to do unrelated things. Somebody came up with the concept of scamming people online. This is Nigerians and Africans are not the first that started scamming people. Russians do it. This Yahoo boy you're hearing, they are Russians do it more than Nigerians. When they caught Hush Puppy, he was with a Russian ring. Now, on the Russian side, they will not do any juju. They will just come and collect their money. But on Nigerian side, you will see that one person has killed 7 people. 5 of his girlfriends are missing. Because what? He's a ritualist. He believes that blood somehow is generating money. Why is he not working on the Russian side? Have you heard of Armenia? Armenian hackers. Have you heard of North Korean hackers? These people are cashing out steady. This scam you think you are doing, have you heard of Chinese ones? No, be some Chinese, they caught some Chinese in Nigeria. Do you know that? They travel from China to Nigeria to scam people. If I'm saying it, you think I'm lying. Nigeria arrests 148 Chinese nationals among 792 suspects in alleged cryptocurrency and romance scam. These people are in Nigeria running scam, and they are not using juju. This 148 will not use juju, but this 792, their girlfriends are missing, their mothers are missing, their sisters, they are using everybody as ritual. Ritual does not work. Now you just want to do them, and one day they will catch you. Even if they don't catch you, that thing will torment you. The PTSD from taking somebody's life, it will follow you for life. There is no relationship between taking somebody's money and then unaliving your loved one or your customer or your client. There's no relationship between that. That ritual has no relationship between scam. Ritual has no relationship with business. Business is buy and sell. If you have the right strategy, the right alliance, you will make more profit. RIP to the young man, and I wish his family finds the fortitude to bear the loss.